Thanks be to Our Lady of Fatima. We're seeing more and more Americans having a strong devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Unbelievably, there was a time when this devotion was nearly stamped out. It was seen as foolish by some. So why did Our Lady insist upon devotion to the Sacred Heart, specifically for our days? And how can we cultivate this devotion in our own hearts? Keep watching to find out. Howdy everyone, and welcome to America Needs Fatima. My name is Adrian Fonseca, and before we get going, be sure to hit subscribe and click the notification bell. It does a lot to help us continue making these kind of videos. It will also ensure that you never miss out on another story of Mary. When Our Lady appeared to Lucia, Jacinta, and Francisco in Fatima, Portugal, she instilled in them, alongside other important devotions, a love for the Sacred Heart of Jesus. But devotion to the Sacred Heart is far from new. As early as the 17th century, Saint John Eudes was the great apostle of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Then devotion to the Sacred Heart came to light through Saint Margaret Mary Alacoque and her confessor Saint Claude de La Colombiere. So why on earth would so many ever think that devotion to the Sacred Heart was foolhardy and cast it to the side? What happened between then and now? Prominent Catholic thinker Plinio Correa de Oliveira reminds us that a certain liturgist mindset has grown inside the Church for years, turning Catholics against some devotions, including worshiping the Most Blessed Sacrament outside of Mass and reciting the Holy Rosary. However, these two devotions are strongly recommended by Our Lady. Pope Pius VII knew that images of our Holy Mother have tremendous power, and we here at America Needs Fatima do as well, which is one of the reasons we try to feature her holy face whenever we can. Her image is a logo for this YouTube channel, for instance, for our website, and especially on the member pins that we give to anyone who joins our special Child of Mary group. We designed these beautiful little lapel pins to feature the image of Our Lady ensconced in a gold frame so that anyone who wears them becomes a walking shrine of devotion to our Blessed Mother. Now, if you would like to learn more about this Child of Mary group and receive one of these pins as a gift, well, take a look in the description down below and go ahead and you can click right there. Okay, back to the story. I'm sure you can guess what else was brought back into style by Our Lady. Fatima teaches devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus with great insistence, which also has been cast aside by a certain style of spirituality. All theologians have considered devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus as one of the most precious graces comforting the Church over the last few centuries. It was destined to rekindle in men the love of God, numbed by the naturalism of Renaissance and the errors of Protestants, Jansenists, deists, and rationalists. It was through this devotion that in the 19th century, the apostolate of prayer produced an admirable reflourishing of religious life around the world. And since the evils from which the Sacred Heart of Jesus must preserve us grows daily, obviously the need for this incomparable devotion grows accordingly. And we are now more than ever in need of devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, who generously promised to those devoted to his heart, "I will console them in all their troubles." In these times of brokenness and trouble, I ask, don't we all desire peace and consolation? Nevertheless, one must add that in the present aggravation of contemporary evils, divine providence, so to speak, wanted to outdo itself by indicating to men the devotion to the Immaculate Heart of Mary, which in a certain way refines the devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and takes it to its fullness. Studies concerning and devotion to the Heart of Mary are not new. However, a simple reading of the Fatima message shows how insistently Our Lady wants this devotion for our days. As you can see, the hearts of Jesus and Mary are inseparable, and so must be our devotion to them. To be truly devoted to their hearts, we must learn to imitate their sacrificial love. We can also foster devotion to them through consecration to their hearts, as well as by making reparation for the wounds inflicted upon their hearts. And lastly, but by trusting in the Sacred Heart of Jesus, we will be given peace no matter what troubles come our way. Thank you for watching, everyone. May God bless you and Mary Immaculate keep you under her mantle. God love you. Thanks for watching. To save souls, there needs to be more Fatima-focused content on YouTube. If you agree and you want to help me make more videos, please join our special Child of Mary group. As a Child of Mary, you'll get a beautiful Fatima pin, plus inspiring reports on America Needs Fatima work to save souls. Click the link in the description below to learn more and become a Child of Mary. God love you.